Good morning, students. So we have another theory session on bills of exchange. These theories are very important, students. You have to know the different terms used in bills of exchange. So this theory is required. So this theory is required. Now, after this, we will do the sums. Let's start with some important terms used in bills of exchange chapter. First of all, you should know a type of bill that is called bill on demand or bill on site. As the name suggests, bill on site. It is payable at site. It is payable on demand. That is simply on presentation to the drawee or acceptor. Now you know that who is the drawer and who is the drawee. Drawee is the person who has accepted the bill, and drawer is the person who has drawn the bill. I'll again give emphasis that the seller is the drawer. Suppose Ram sold goods to Ali. So Ram is the drawer and Ram only draws a bill. Ram is the seller. Ram only draws the bill on Ali. Then Ali, when accepts it, become drawee or acceptor. Ultimately, Ali needs to pay the bill. In Ali's book, always it will be bills payable. And in Ram's book, always it will be bills receivable because he is the drawer. He has drawn the bill. He will receive the money. He has drawn the bill but accepted by Ali. So drawee or acceptor, a bill on which no due date is specified is called demand bill. Just you present it to the acceptor and acceptor is bound to accept the bill and pay the money. That is called the bill is honored. Bill after sight now and bill after date. First of all, bill after date. Bill after date is the bill in which the period is counted from the date of drawing of the bill. Bill after date is the bill in which the period is counted from the date of drawing of the bill. And bill after sight, it is the period, in case the bill after sight, the period is counted from the date of acceptance of the bill. In bill after sight, the period is counted from the date of acceptance of the bill. What is the meaning of this date of acceptance of the bill? Now there are two dates. I'll illustrate you with an example. Suppose A has drawn the bill, or Ram has drawn the bill on Ali on 1st January 2020. And Ali accepted the bill on 10th January 2020. Then the date of drawing is called the date of drawing, and when he has accepted, that is the date of acceptance. Regarding bill after date, the maturity date of the bill will be counted from the date of drawing. That means from 1st January in our example. Again, if the bill is after sight, then it will be counted from the date when the acceptor has accepted the bill, that is 10th January. That is the maturity date will be counted. I told you before also that there are maturity date in the bill. The bill is generally of 1 month or 3 months. Suppose the bill is for 1 month, then my maturity date is coming 1st February for bill after date, and maturity date for bill after sight is 10th February because 1 month bill. Now there are 3 days grace, I know that I will be explaining you. So it becomes 13th February and 3rd February. That I will be telling you later on regarding days of grace. So you understand 1 month will be counted for bill after date from the date of drawing the bill. And for bill after sight, the maturity date will be counted from the date after signing by the acceptor. That much you have to know. Now comes tenure of the bill. As I already told you, bills may be drawn payable at sight, that I told you on demand, the last bill, or for the intervening period, the date on which the bill is drawn and that on which it becomes due is called the tenure of the bill or tenor of the bill. That is the maturity period of the bill. So bill can have a maturity period, as we have bill after sight, bill after date, they have the maturity period. And bill On demand, as we have done, they do not have any maturity period. You just show it, you get it. And over here, there is a maturity period. That means post-dated checks, you can say. Similar as that. The maturity period is there for 1 month, for 3 months, for 6 months, for 1 week. It can be anything. But generally, it is for 3 months. Days of grace. For every bill, there are 3 days of grace. So 3 extra days are added to the period of the bill. It is a custom to add the days of grace that we need to add. So from 1st January, if the bill is drawn for 1 month, then the maturity period is coming not 1st February, but 3 days more. That means 1st February, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. That is 4th of February, the maturity date of the bill will be for bill after date. Similarly, for bill after sight, as it has been accepted on 10th of January, and it is 1 month, the tenure of the bill is 1 month. So it will be coming to not 10th of February, but 11, 12, 13, 13th of February. On 13th of February, the maturity date will be for bill after sight, because 3 days grace has to be added. Now, suppose if the due date or the maturity date after grace falls on a public holiday, that is after grace, that is 13th February, or as our example was 4th February, it has fallen on a public holiday. The bill will be payable on the preceding day. That means just a day before the public holiday. For this example, suppose the bill date, the maturity date came on 2nd October. Now 2nd October, we know Gandhi Jayanti, it is a holiday. So the bill will be payable on 1st October. That is just a prior day, a preceding day, before that public holiday. When the due date of grace is a bank holiday, suppose 1st October is happen to be a Sunday, and 2nd day of grace is also holiday, that I told you already. So 2nd October is a holiday, and the 2nd day is also a holiday. Then it may be noted that days of grace are not added in case of instruments. Achha, one sec. 2nd day of grace is also holiday payable on the next succeeding business day. It may be noted that, achha, one sec. So what is the date it will come? Let's understand that with an illustration. What happens if 2nd of this one is Monday, 1st October is Sunday? Then what will happen when the date of maturity will be? Let's understand that. So in this case, the bill will be paid on the next succeeding day. That is, next succeeding day means on 3rd of October. So Sunday was there, Monday is 2nd holiday, 2nd October's holiday, then Tuesday, that is 3rd October, the payment will be done. That is next day. One more thing, is only for the tenure of the bill. For bill on demand, it has to be paid on the same day. There is no days of grace for bill on demand. Due date. Due date is the date on which the payment of the bill is due. It is also known as the date of maturity. It is calculated by adding the days of grace. That only we have calculated till now. The due date only we have calculated. The due date for bill after date and due date for bill after sight. That only we have calculated by adding the days of grace. And we also told that if it's a holiday, what to do. If the date after days of grace is coming Sunday, then Saturday it will be paid. If it is coming Monday, but Monday is a holiday, 2nd, that means Sunday is also holiday, then it will be paid on Tuesday. That is the next day, succeeding day, not the preceding day, succeeding after that. Uske baad wala din, pared dinta. Okay, students. Now we have to understand what is the meaning of endorsement of bills. Last day I gave you an introduction of endorsement of bill. When the holder of the bill transfers the bill to a third party, the bill is said to have been endorsed or negotiated. The term endorsement or negotiation means the transfer of bill of exchange or promissory note to another person. Endorsement just means transfer. So a drawer has got the bill signed by the drawee, that is accepted by the drawee. Now the drawer has the right to do whatever he wants with the bill. He can easily transfer the bill to any of his creditor, any of his customer, to whom any of his supplier to whom he needs to pay the money, he may transfer that bill instead of giving them hard cash or check. The person who endorses the bill is called the endorser, and the person to whom the bill is endorsed is called the endorsee. And let me remind you, students, there can be successive endorsement. For example, A has endorsed bill to B can endorse the bill to C can endorse the bill to D can endorse the bill to E. Like that, it can be successive endorsement. There is no limit for endorsement. That is the beauty, or you can say the goodness of bills. Then comes discounting of bills. When the holder of the bill takes the amount from a bank against the bill before the due date, it is known as discounting of bill. Again, when the holder of the bill takes the amount from the bank against the bill before its due date, it is known as discounting of bill. I told you endorsement is one option. Discounting is the second option which the holder of the bill, that is in this case our Ram, that is Ram has drawn the bill. So he can easily, either he can give the bill to Sukhwinder, that is called endorsement, or he can take the bill to SBI or any other bank where his account is, he can discount the bill. Then whenever he discounts the bill, bank charges the discounting charges. And how the discounting charges is calculated? See, the bank charges, the discount charge is calculated on the rate of interest and the period left for maturity. Again, this word, period left for maturity. Now, what is the meaning of period left for maturity? To understand that, we will be giving you one example. Suppose a bill is of 10,000 and it is payable after 3 months and a discounting charge is 6%. So we know 6%, 10,000, 6% will be how much? 600 rupees. But the bill is of 3 months. So it will be how much? 3 into 3 by 12. That is 600 into 3 by 12, which will be giving me 150. Now I'll give you one more question in this. I'll just add a little information over here. Suppose the person Ram who has the bill of 10,000 and the bill was of 3 months, discounting charges is 6%. He has kept the bill for 1 month with himself, and then after 1 month he thought that he is going to get the money from the bank. So how much time is left for the maturity? 2 months. So though the bill is of 3 months, but it will be coming over at 2 by 12 because left for maturity. After 1 month he has kept with himself, and then he has taken the bill to the bank. So 10,000 into 6 by 100 into 2 by 12 will come because 2 months is left for maturity. How much time is left for maturity? That is important. So that is how it will be coming. 600 into 2 by 12, that is 100 rupees will come as discounting charges. Next is bill sent for collection. Now, when I say bill sent for collection, what is the meaning of this? Again, this is the third option. When the bill is sent to bank for collection, the person receiving the bill of exchange may send it to his bank with instructions that the bill be retained and realized on its due date. It means the bank will retain the bill in safe custody and present it for payment on due date. Now over here, bank is acting as an agent. He will keep all the bills with himself, and after that, the bill will be given to the drawee to get it accepted by the drawee, to get it, the money will be received from the drawee to get the bill honored. See, drawer might have many number of bills. In that case, it will not be feasible for him to remember the different dates of the bill. So what he does, he has just appointed one agent, that is his bank. He has kept all the bill with the bank, and on the maturity date, the bank duty is to get the bill encashed. And for that, that is known as bill sent for collection. There may be collection charges, yes. So that will be given in the sum if collection charges are there. Next is one more thing, and that is the bill can be kept. Bill can be kept for retirement. That means when the drawee pays the bill before its due date, that is called retirement. That is bill kept for retirement. This is the fourth option, students. Fourth option, bill kept for retirement. So bill kept for retirement means what? When the drawee pays the bill before its due date, it is called retirement of a bill. Now suppose in our example, Ram Ram has kept the bill for 3 months. After 1 month or just on that date, he offered Ali that instead of 10,000, Ali should pay Ram 9,700. 300 further rebate, further discount is allowed by Ram to Ali, and Ali is accepting that. So that is called bill is retired or retirement of a bill. So this is the fourth option of the bill. First option I told you is endorsement. One option we have dealt is uh, bill was discounted with the bank. Third option we have dealt that bill was endorsed. Now this fourth option, bill has been retired or rebated, and a percentage is calculated over here also as a discounting. So the discounting is not given by the bank but by the drawee himself. There is one more option we have, and that so the fifth option is bill kept till maturity. Here the drawer keeps the bill, that is till its tenure, keeps the bill till its tenure, and on the due date sends the bill to the drawee to get the payment from him. If the drawer receives the money from the drawee, then the bill is said to be honored. But if the drawee fails or asks for renewal of a new bill, renewal of the bill, that is a new bill he asks, that he doesn't want to pay this bill, he wants more time, that's why he wants for renewal, then the bill is said to be dishonored. Now next we will learn. So we have seen that there are 5 options with the drawer: discounting of bills, that he can discount the bill with the bank, he can endorse the bill to any party, he can give the bill to any person, that is bill sent for collection, he can retire the bill, he can send the collection to the bank specially as an agent, he can retire the bill, that means give the bill to the drawee to get it little less money, that is called discount allowed or rebate allowed, and he can keep the bill till maturity, and on the maturity date he may get the money from the drawee. Now what is the meaning of dishonor of a bill? Dishonor means that the bill is not paid by the drawee on its due date. It arises when the acceptor refuses, acceptor means the drawee, refuses or is unable to pay the amount of the bill. So simply when the acceptor is unable to pay the amount, that is the on the bill of exchange, whatever amount is written, that is on the negotiable instrument, bill of exchange, promissory note or check, because of insolvency, because he doesn't want to pay, because he wants to pay it a little later, whatever be the reason, then the bill is said to be dishonored. We have to understand what is the meaning of holder of a bill. Holder of a negotiable instrument or bill of exchange or promissory note or check is a person entitled in his own name to the possession thereof and to receive or recover the amount due thereon from the parties to it. So whoever is the holder of the bill, he can get the money from the party whose name is written. Suppose I have endorsed the bill to Sukhvinder. Sukhvinder becomes the holder and he can get the money from Ali. When I am giving the bill to the bank, on due date, bank will take the money from Ali. So holder means whoever is holding the bill and has the right to get the money. Has the right to get the money is very important, students, because if somebody steals the bill or steals the check, will he become the holder? Never. He has not got the right to get that money. So he is not the holder of the bill. Remember it. Noting charges. Now when dishonor of bill takes place, then generally the drawer's duty is to, or the person who is holding the bill, his duty is to get the bill noted by a notary public. Now, first of all, you understand what is the meaning of notary public. Notary public is an officer appointed by the central or state government to exercise the power and functions relating to noting and protesting of negotiable instrument for dishonor. Noting and protesting, two important words. Noting means just they will note down in their register that the bill, this bill of this date on this drawing has been dishonored. And protesting means when protesting means what? Protesting means that the person that is the holder of the bill is want to protest, want to file a case against the person who has dishonored the bill. That is called protesting. For noting or protesting, there certain charges need to be paid. For noting especially, that is, charges need to be paid to be given to the notary public that he has written the facts of dishonor and in his register. So we have to pay certain charges. Whoever is holding the bill, he pays that charge. And that charge is known as noting charge. Noting charges is the fee paid to the notary public for noting and protesting the bill of exchange because of its dishonor. Now, renewal of a bill. When the acceptor of a bill is not in a position to meet the bill on due date, he may, with the consent of the holder, accept a fresh bill in place of old bill. That means you want to get the old bill cancelled, and this old bill getting cancelled and a new one, a fresh bill to be introduced, to be given to him again, is known as renewal of a bill. The fresh bill may include interest for the extended period. This is very important. This fresh bill may include interest, may include interest This fresh bill may include interest for the extended period, or it may be paid separately. Stamp duty and other incidental expenses incurred by the holder. That means this fresh bill may include the interest. That means for 2 more months, you want to extend the time period for 2 months. Interest is to be calculated. It has to be paid by the drawee. If any charges, stamp duty, anything or noting charges has been paid, that also will be added in the fresh bill. So that also needs to be kept in mind. That the renewal of the bill, not only the same amount, not only 10,000, it may go beyond that. It may go a little bit more than that. That is renewal of a bill. And that means the old bill is dishonored and the new bill is issued. Next is insolvency of the drawee or acceptor. If Ali becomes insolvent, in our example, Ali means he's a drawee, he's an acceptor, he becomes insolvent. He's unable to pay the money. Or he's able to pay only certain percentage of money, 40%, 50%, 60% of the amount due. Then in that case, he is said to be insolvent. We first need to dishonor this bill, and then we have to see the terms of his insolvency, that whether he is able to pay little amount or no amount at all. That means when a person is unable to pay the amount of the bill payable, he is said to be insolvent. Okay? And in case of insolvency, he may not pay a single penny also, or he may pay certain percentage of money. That while we will do the sum, you will understand. So these are the different theories in it. Next class, we will do, students, about sums and journal rather. Rather, we will do sums and journal. We will do journal in the next class. So till then, if you have any problem, you will be asking me. If not, next day again, I will put journal entries of bills of exchange. Thank you, students. Any problem, you ask me, either mail me, Sanjiv.Sirjii@gmail.com, or you may give a comment, or you may WhatsApp me in my number. Thank you, students.